Hi everyone, it's Ambrosia, and I would like to read to you from Matthew 11, verses 28 through 30. And it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." So I would like to talk to you about the invitation. So first we have to ask ourselves, what is the invitation? And the answer to that is the invitation is to come. And then we have to ask ourselves, who made the invitation? And the answer to that is Jesus made this invitation. And then we have to ask ourselves, who did he make the invitation to? So the invitation was made to all that labor and are heavy laden. And because we all get to that point at some point in life, whether it be from work or from family or husband or children, just everyday life, just really the trials of everyday life, we all get to the point that we are heavy laden. So the invitation was made to all of us. And so now we have to ask ourselves, what is the result of accepting the invitation? And the answer to that is rest. So then it goes on to say, to take my yoke, for my yoke is easy. And if you ever have gone to a farm, I've only been to a farm maybe twice in my life, but I remember last year I done a summer camp. In the summer camp I done, we took the kids on a field trip to a farm. And I remember the farmer showing us all of the different farm equipment and telling us what the farm equipment does. And one of the things that he showed us was a yoke. So it's like this thing, it's like a contraption, and there's like a slot here, and then a little contraption, and then a slot over here. And the purpose of it is to join two animals together. So like you would put the neck of, let's say, a cow. I don't know if it's a cow. I don't know if that's, but let's say we're dealing with cows. So he would take this yoke and put the neck of one part on cow A and then the neck of the other part on cow B. And the purpose of it was so that they could learn to share the workload. And he explained to us, sometimes they would even take one cow that was maybe an older cow and then pair that with a younger cow and put the yoke on the older cow and the younger cow, so that the younger cow could learn how to do the work and could learn what to do from the older cow. So in this context, when it says take my yoke, take my tool that binds us together so I can share your load with you. Yeah, take my tool. I just thought that was pretty interesting. Like, God is telling us to take this tool that I'm giving you so that I can share this load that is heavy to you with you. So a lot of times when we hear this, or me personally, a lot of times when I've heard this, I've heard it as a call to discipleship. And while I can see how it is a call to discipleship, I would like to challenge our thinking and say that it's also a call to us that are already saved. It's also Jesus' way of telling us that even being saved, I'm still calling you, and I still want you to come to me for rest. I personally have gone through a difficult time. July is just a really bad month for me. And I found myself leaning on this scripture, and I found myself going to God and just telling God, I can't take this. I am weary. I'm heavy laden. And when I started to do that, I really did start to feel at peace. And it was like Jesus himself came to me to give me rest. When I started to take my load and give it to him. But he can't give you rest if you're not giving the load to him. So while I feel like this could be a call to discipleship, I feel like it's also a great reminder for us that we have things in life that are going to make us heavy laden. And when we get to that point that we need to go and we need to give it to God so that he can give us rest. Jesus wants us to come to him continually so that he can teach us to be effective in life, ministry, and service. And honestly, if we're honest with ourselves, we can't be effective in life, ministry, or service if we're constantly heavy laden and we're not giving it to God and we don't have any outlet. He is our outlet. We can take the yoke and we can let him take the yoke, and we can learn of him, and we'll learn that he is meek, and then we'll learn that he is lowly in heart. We'll learn the great characteristics of Jesus, but we'll also learn that while our yoke may be heavy, his is light, and he's strong enough to carry our heavy yoke. So that's all that I have, but I would really like to challenge you all to maybe look at this in a different way. Maybe to look at it from this perspective, that it's not just a call to discipleship, but it's a call to give your problems and your worries to Jesus. But also, it is a call to discipleship. So if you're watching this and you may not be saved, just know that we all come to a point in life where we're heavy laden and we can't handle the burdens anymore. And if you find yourself at that point, just know that there's a great Jesus that you can go to, and he'll take all of your troubles and he'll give you rest if you just go to him. Bye.